So, almost a decade ago, some guy answered an ad on Craigslist where two women wanted to be artificially inseminated, and he gave his sperm. Now, they didn't go to a physician, which is a child-saving thing, but two women, one of them was artificially inseminated, they went their separate ways, and the women raised a young girl. But they separated, and because they separated, the state where they lived tried to get money from the father. So they tracked him down and demanded that he pay $6,100 child support. Well, actually, it was more like the women had to go on welfare, and I mean, for 7 years now, he fought this, and he finally got a judgment. It took 7 years for this guy to not get accosted. To earn the right to not be accosted for helping out some LGBT women. It's hard to put into words the level of stupid that this is. I mean, have to say, these are two women. They have a girl. They raised a girl. They are the parents of the girl. He is a donor. Why would you track down a donor and demand that he be the father of this girl? What the fuck is that? That is sick. That is twisted. That is an example of Republican influence, of conservatives, to be more specific, of conservative or conservative religious influence on the American legal system. That is a clear example of conservative influence on the American legal system. That is just not acceptable. That is just not acceptable. You cannot force a guy to be a parent to a kid he was simply a donor to. If I had a hot lesbian friend with her hot lesbian wife who wanted to have a kid and they asked me to be a donor, I expect a certain amount of anonymity. I would expect a certain amount of anonymity, and I would expect that people in the government not harass me over relationship issues between those two. Like, he's not the girl's father. He barely met her, and he probably barely met her because the state forced him into it. It's just nonsensical. And what is this doing to the kid? What is this doing to the kid? What is this? Lots of people get money troubles, so... And these are American taxpayer dollars that are wasted. Probably hundreds of thousands, because someone in the state PR agency has to figure out how this works, yada yada yada. Answer questions from reporters. It's just... I mean, simply on the legal fees, we're talking tens of thousands, or a few thousand at the very tiniest. Because it's been 7 years, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars wasted over $6,100 that he doesn't even owe anyone. Because he's a donor, he's not a father. What is this? America's being run by Nazis. I'm putting it out there. Conservatives are nigh indistinguishable from Nazis. This reminds me of how in Nazi Germany, they used to have these places where, in order to further the spread of the white race, they would take single mothers and get them pregnant. They were literal baby farms under Nazi Germany. So, with this obsession from the right wing to push people into having kids and having a certain type of marriage arrangement, they're pro-baby farm. Nazi Germany got its eugenics program basics from America. America used to have a eugenics program. This is an extension of white American conservative eugenics ideas. I'm just putting it out there. This kind of sounds like eugenics. This obsession reminds me of eugenics. It does. Just putting it out there.